we're about to pull into driveway here. Just looking for it. Let's see here. There it is. Oh, I see it. All right, let me see if I can get into this driveway. I don't know how much room I'm gonna have. This might be tricky. There we go. All right, we're here, and I see it. So let's go. Let's hop out and take a look. I'm gonna try to channel my inner Logan on this one and give you guys a introduction here, right straight from the car. Checked out the Clapped Out channel if you guys haven't. That's what I'm talking about there. Anyhow, so what am I doing on a brisk 36-degree Sunday morning? Well, I'm about to pick up another project. And I say another project, I don't know if the 240 is really a project. Maybe a lifelong partner, if you will. I've had that thing for 13 years now, I think I'm coming up on. Anyhow, it's still getting some work done, and I'm not sure when this one will come out, and maybe I won't have that video out, but if I do, I'll link it up here. Anyhow, so we are headed over to the other side of town to go pick up a pickup. So let me give you some backstory here. My brother, my younger brother and I went and looked at an S10 probably 10 plus years ago because he wanted to do an LS swap. So we went out, drove, looked up this truck, found it. It was perfect. And I think the next day, or maybe that day, or later that week, he ended up buying it. So long short of it, he ended up putting a 5.3 in it. Drove it for quite a while. I think it was his daily for a good bit. And then he ended up selling the truck to a friend of ours who owned it for maybe 2 or 3 years. I don't think he ever really did anything with it. Kind of just had it in his possession. And so the current owner, who we're going to head over to his house, has had it for maybe, it seems like 5 or 6 years now. And he's done a bunch of small things to it, you know, kind of cleaning some stuff up, updating some things, etc. But it's really just gotten to the point where time to move on to something else. My buddy likes to tinker with stuff. And so he reached out to me and said, hey, I always said if I was going to sell it, I'd let you know first. And so when he said it was time, I said, I'm on my way. So it's about a, I don't know, 30, 40-minute drive over there. And we're going to go check it out. And I mean, I'm getting it. There's not really, it's not like buying a used car where we're going to go look at it first and see what we think. But this one's definitely coming back home with me. So let's go get it loaded up and get it back home. And then I'll give you guys some more detail on what the truck is, what's done to it, and what the future plans are. So pretty excited about this one. All right, we're sitting in the driveway, and I can see the truck. So let's jump out and take a look at it and give you guys a quick runaround of what we see here. This is a 99 S10. Sorry about the lighting. And she's a beauty. There it is in all its glory. Woo! Beautiful red. I think I already got a name picked out for this project. Real quick. Still rocking the Swap Shop OG sticker. That was my original, I guess, LLC back in the day. Yeah, we got the SS10 badge on there. Check it out. Got some fresh wheels and tires on it. This thing's ready to roll. Like I mentioned earlier, we got the 5.3 LS swap. Some of the new front end parts looking good. Other side. Whew, I'm excited. Haven't seen this thing in a while. Good truck. It's So we'll get her loaded up and get it back home, and I'll go over some of the details with you guys. Check it out.
A few moments later.
All right, guys, we got the truck strapped down in the trailer, and we're gonna go ahead and take her on home. We'll get it back out, probably give it a quick wash, and then I'll give you the rundown on everything.
Are you fixing Daddy's car?
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Good, Dad.
Yeah. So, anyways, she's in the box, ready to go. Well, man, I'm excited about this. Really excited. All right, we're loaded up. Head back to the house and check out the truck in a little bit more detail. It's warming up outside, so I'll probably give it a quick wash. It's got some dust and dirt and stuff on it from sitting for a bit, but you know, we walked through a lot of the things. I remember some of the little bits about the truck, of course, and some of the large bits, but you know, he's done a few things here and there, so he was just kind of showing me what all we got. So I'm really excited about this. It's gonna be neat. We'll get it up in the air and get it all checked out, and I'll show you guys what we want to do. Definitely some stuff right out of the bat I want to get done to it, just so it's a bit more drivable. It's extremely loud right now. It almost has little to no exhaust on it, but we'll put something together. That way it's not so loud, because my neighbors probably would appreciate that. But either way, gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of footage we're gonna do on this, walk you guys through everything throughout the whole process, and it'll be neat. So finish driving home, and then we'll get it out of the box and show you guys what all's in the package of the SS10. New name coming soon. All right, we made it back home, so time to get this thing unloaded here. Got the driveway cleared out, so just everything unstrapped. This truck is extremely loud. There's like no exhaust on it, so I'm gonna try to get it up in the driveway as quick as possible before we go wash it. You know, try to be courteous to the neighbors. But back, so a few minutes to unstrap everything, and then we'll get it up in the driveway and give it a nice wash.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Alright, take two. Looks like the steering extender that we had on here for this removable steering wheel had come loose, so tightened up. I didn't have any steering. We tried to get up the driveway and I couldn't turn the wheels, so we got it tight now. Steering wheel's tight, so let's get this thing officially home. Much better. Now we have steering. So let's get this thing washed, cleaned up, and in the garage, and we can start tinkering. All right, so we got it back home. Made it up into the driveway. I've got the old Sunjoe here. So let's give this thing a bath. It's covered in dust and everything else. So we'll get it cleaned up, and then I'll give you guys a little tour, a little bit more after she's nice and shiny. Alright, well, did a quick just wash on the car. I'm definitely no detail cleaner professional. That's why I got my guy Sean, Automotive Cleaning Solutions. Shout out to you for always keeping my stuff clean. But just knocking the dust off this thing before I put it in the garage. So let's go take a look, and I'll show you guys in detail a little bit more of what we got going on here. So like I said, it's a 1999 Chevy S10. I can't remember if it was, it's an LS, but I don't remember if it was a 6 or 4 cylinder. But anyways, rocking the Holley Terminator X. It's actually got my first 400 transmission in this thing with a new shifter in it. I've actually not used one like this style, so be interested to know that. But we still got stereo and stuff. I got some wiring to clean up, a bunch of extra parts. We've got a transcooler fan, new brackets for the alternator and stuff. But anyhow, a little bit of work to do on the interior, but not too bad. Let's pop the hood real quick. So it's got a Gen 3 5.3 in it, and I think most of what's so yeah, Gen 3 5.3 truck motor. It's got the Trailblazer intake, true Trailblazer intake, just a cold air intake here, shorty headers on this thing. Now it is missing most of the exhaust right now, so that'll be one of the first things we want to do. Obviously the alternator's not here. So my buddy was in the process of turboing this truck and bought the log manifold, which we have over here. I'll show you real quick. We've got this manifold here, and to put that on we need to move the alternator from the passenger side over here, so that's going to be one of the first things we do. But for now, that's why it's just chilling there. So this thing's just running on the battery. But we went ahead and updated the front, got fresh lights, grill, painted the bumper black. So I mean, it's not a perfect truck by any means. It's definitely got some scratches in here and there, but it cleans up pretty good. It's a good 10-footer. Brand new wheels front and back. We've got the Mickey Thompson, the ET Street R's. I used to run these back before I went to the pros, and the 275. It's a small tire. They fit great in here. This truck's got a set of slapper bars, and it's been lowered with some blocks. Now it's just a stock rear end as far as I remember. So that'll probably be one of the first upgrades. The sweet SS10 on there. So just to walk around again. Got my OG sticker on there. My buddy's company as well. But she cleans up pretty good. So at this point you're probably wondering, like, what do you need another project for? What are you doing? Where's the 240? What's going on there? So let me tell you. Again, I've always just wanted this. Let me get out of the sun so we don't have a terrible view here. I've always wanted to pick up this truck when possible, and right now, well, my car is just being worked on somewhere else. Something to tinker on. I think the plans are probably just get it up and running, get exhaust on it. I might take it to the track. I might take it to the dyno and see what it does. It's got a Texas Speed 228 cam in it. I'd love to swap that out for a PTR cam at some point. And then actually in this box behind me, you can see it on the floor, there's actually a Force Performance turbo in there as well. So I think we'll get it up running, make everything happy, clean up some things, and then maybe I'll start putting a turbo on it, start putting a turbo kit together. I've got some really good stuff coming on the 240, so maybe a lot of hand-me-down parts can go on this truck. But I'd like to, before we do any turbo stuff, dyno it, get it dialed in, and then maybe take it to the track and see what it does. It's got a 400 on it, pretty decent stall, cam. I don't know. I mean, I think it should go 12s. I think I'll do a video on, see how much this thing weighs, check that out, be interested to see that. And who knows? I don't know. Maybe I'll take it to a no prep or something. I'll probably need different tires for that. But anyways, appreciate you guys checking this out. I'm really excited about this truck. It's a pretty neat opportunity that I had to pick this thing up, and I just can't wait to tinker on it. It's just something I can, there's no pressure to get it out and start running the next day, make sure I make a race like I do with the 240. Something I can just tinker with, you know, and just put some content out there. So anyhow, thanks for checking it out. If you want to follow along with this build, we will I'll make sure that we get our videos in order and build makes sense. And so yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Give it a good like, comment below on some of the things you're interested about the S10. I can show you some other stuff, etc. I got a bunch of parts coming for the 240. Hopefully get the 240 back here in a few weeks, so look for videos on that. But anyhow, enjoy the weather. Spring is on the way, and look forward to some awesome events. Thanks, guys.